Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm going to be doing a reading for Leo. Welcome, Leos. All right. Oh, beautiful. Such a great card to start out. Moksha of Kali. Beautiful. Moksha of Kali. Let's see what your oracle message is. All right. Her passionate desire for your liberation is unflagging, and so your relief shall come swiftly. She is speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her. Soon you will see things in a better light. You're going to be liberated from the struggle you're currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. Do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path to fruition. Wow, look at you bossing up, Leo. That actually fits. That feels very representative of the Leos that I know, that there aren't, the obstacles are really just strength training exercises for you to boss up. All right, your angelic light worker card is honor thy worth. Oh my gosh, they are both 39s. Look at that. Hey, I love synchronicities like that. Winky dinks. So let's see what your card, Honor Thy Worth, is about. Many blessings. Let's start over. Many beings wish to be granted the tremendous honor and opportunity of a precious human birth. Amongst the apparent polarities and tensions of spirit and flesh, light and dark, sacred and profane, rests the potential for embodied joyfulness, awakening beyond conditioning, and freedom grounded in loving peace. Archangel Uriel asks you to give up stories of unworthiness, shame, or guilt. It is within the power of your heart to grant yourself the spiritual reprieve necessary to know true freedom and responsibility for your path. You have much within you that is of tremendous worth and can be shared simply, kindly, and daily. With yourself and for the benefit of others, you are worthy of so much. Recognize this and receive. Wow. I'm getting the feeling of how not fulfilling not owning your worthiness is, there's some skills that you have, some talents, some gifts, and you're devaluing yourself and not seeing yourself as worthy not only keeps you from sharing those gifts and talents for your own benefit, but for others. You being you is important and necessary, and you following your gifts feels like very purposeful, that you being you to the greatest extent that you can be and that you're willing to be is helpful for others. Your animal totem for this reading, Leos, are koala, empathy, speak less and listen more. I'm getting a real quieting your mind, an invitation to quiet your mind and move out of head space and into heart space. So let's get to the main body of your reading. This is a reading for the collective, Leos, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're interested in a reading just with your specific energies, then you can schedule a reading with me and we would just look at your energies. So, in the past, Leo, you were in the energy of challenging times. There's something that happened in the past that made you wildly defensive. I'm getting standing up for yourself is coming through. It was something around some kind of person who was moody, there's just disappointment all around it. Maybe someone who was jealous, projecting their insecurities onto you. It seems that you asked for justice, balance, truth, clarity. Something, wow, another one. Wow. Okay, so again, I'm getting this very similar emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment again. It feels like someone or possibly a group of people, emotionally manipulative, getting that they know just how to. I'm getting that at some point you were friends or friendly with these people or person, and you opened up and got really close, and then they used whatever information in that space that you shared in that loving open space. Later down the road they used that against you and out of context, and um, it created within you being very defensive, a lack of trust in people, and really wanting some truth to come out. This person or people made you feel like you were left out in the cold. Maybe they left you out. Maybe they isolated you. It feels like putting down, like gossiping about you, using what you shared against them and out of context. And again, you've wanted to manifest clarity, manifest action. What did you want to manifest more? It just, it's really hard to manifest from this energy. If you in the past were in this energy, I haven't seen if you're still in it, but it is really difficult to manifest if you stay in that energy. And so then what you manifest more defensiveness and exhaustion and fatigue and insecurity within yourself, because you know what these people are capable of, and it feels like you're either you were ready to walk away, or in the past you did walk away from this, or the walking away, it's more like an escaping, like you've created some way to escape this, maybe not even healthy. Yeah. It's created incredible tension and imbalance between um, you and these people. The good news here is it looks like you're learning your worth, which was part of the oracle cards. It feels like this was created as a way for you to learn your value when you're not treated the way you know you should be treated. To stand up for yourself, to leave the situation, to change, to create something different that is pleasing, where you are appreciated. Right now, Leos, you are in the energy of shine. Look at you. That even looks like a lion's mane. This big, bold. It looks like you're concerned about finances right now. Has not quite sure if it feels like it could be related to whatever the situation is in these people, that they somehow, at least a belief system that you have, that your finances are tied to them. And you're working on your inner harmony. So it does feel like you're still in this situation. That you still have this conflict with others and a lack of support, a breakdown of communication. This feels like it's in your home. This feels like this is your life. Like you view this as, this is my life. My life is on the foundation with these people. And so that's why, and my finances are wrapped up in this. I'm loving myself as best I can while still staying in this situation. It feels like there's just so much regret and disappointment. I feel like you imagined this would be much different, that you would be appreciated and loved and lifted up and celebrated, and instead you have the situation that you have, and it's created a lot of disappointment and regret because you're a hard worker. And it looks like you want to put your energy in something and people who will see the benefit, see the value and worth in what you do. It looks like that might be something separate. There is something that you do, or some things that you do where you do get kudos and you are valued more than in this group. And you're wanting to move towards that, a direction where there is more. I feel like, so as you have been filling your own cup and realizing your own worth and validating yourself and talking to yourself in a nicer way and leveling up, that it's the difference between you and these people that you're not getting along with is just getting bigger and bigger. Feel like You are very generous and you want to be very giving and receiving, but you want it to be equal. You want it to be balanced and fair. I feel like you're very generous, and yet people paint you otherwise as not enough. It feels like they're projections onto you. Your higher self is in the energy of simply love. This is like Six of Cups. Your higher self, it feels like you're reminiscing. Feels like an invitation to heal some childhood trauma, child wounds, and love yourself every step of the way instead of needing to be a complete person, needing to be perfect in every moment. By needing to having perfection pictures, by having perfection pictures, it feels like a constant not enoughness on yourself. And maybe that's how your family treated you. And maybe that's the reflection that you're getting from others is you're really hard on yourself, and so others are really hard on you as well. They're just joining in on the energy. Your challenge right now, Leos, are win or lose. This is Five of Swords energy, win at any cost. So this to me is a real ego type of card. So maybe you've got some work on your ego. Balance kept coming up, and justice in the past with this situation and with these people. I get this feeling that walking away and creating a new life right now where your energy is would be wildly unsatisfying, because you would want it feels like it's been so unfair what's been going on in your belief system. It feels so unfair that you want them to receive judgment, some type of punishment, instead of just taking care of yourself and moving forward and letting go of this. You might be getting to a point where where spirit is inviting you to surrender, to let go, to sacrifice the need for justice in the present moment, and find your justice elsewhere, your amazingness somewhere else, to change, to release what is no longer serving you. So interesting. So your higher self is in the energy of Six of Cups upright, and your challenge is Six of Cups in reverse. Interesting. So are you living in the past? Are you spending most of your time? So I can tell if I've been thinking a lot about the past because I feel more depressed. Anxious if I'm in the future, depressed in the past. It pulls your energy back, so it pulls you back. Is it difficult for you to leave what you know? Is it difficult to imagine being independent? Is it difficult to forgive? There we go. It's your higher self is saying forgive, move on, and create the life that you want. And your challenge is not wanting to make them pay for how cruel they've been, and to forgive them, not as some hokey pokey, like I forgive you. Excuse me, not for them, but for yourself. By forgiving doesn't mean that you are boundaryless. Forgiving means I'm letting this go. I'm letting you go. I'm not going to think about this. I'm not going to allow this to be anything other than a lesson. I'm going to process through these emotions that are really difficult and take my power back and make different choices moving forward. And that feels complete there. So I'm going to stop there. So, all right. Thank you, Leos. Thank you so much for sharing your energies. Let me know if this resonated with you. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.